Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for December 14th, 2011. It is 8:45 a.m. and it's still a bit chilly out there with temperatures in the upper 20s in the northern suburbs, especially around the Hudson River Valley. But we are warming up along the coast where temperatures range anywhere from the mid 30s to the lower 40s, especially around the Philadelphia metropolitan area. So what can we expect for today? Well, let's take a look at the infrared satellite picture. You can see high pressure is still in control, but it is starting to slide to the east and will eventually be off the coast by this afternoon, leading to a shift in the winds from light and variable to southwest. Meanwhile, we have plenty of clouds developing over the Ohio River Valley back through the Mississippi River Valley. This is a developing area of low pressure that will track towards the Great Lakes and drag a cold front across the region by tomorrow afternoon and evening. For today on through tomorrow morning, expect increasing clouds but dry conditions. Temperatures will rise into the mid to upper 40s over the interior and upper 40s to lower 50s along the coast and for much of the New York City and Philadelphia metropolitan area. So basically, northwest New Jersey, portions of northeastern Pennsylvania will be your coolest locations for today. By tonight, temperatures will fall off, but not nearly as cold as what we've been seeing the past few mornings, with temperatures ranging from the upper 20s to the upper 30s for lows. Now, this cold front that's going to eventually intensify and consolidate and move towards the east coast by tomorrow afternoon will produce a few scattered showers, but I don't expect any heavy rainfall whatsoever. And then temperatures will fall off once again as an Arctic/strong polar air mass sitting up over the northern plains will move into the northern Atlantic and set up for this coming weekend. So let's take a look at the European model guidance. Now again, for the most part, the models are, well, let's just say unreliable, especially out past 5 days. So we're going to just stick with the 5-day forecast here. For today, the high pressure moves off the coast. By tomorrow, our cold front starts to approach. Again, I'm looking for scattered showers here, nothing too heavy. Notice behind this cold front, temperatures are falling off rather nicely. And as a result, by the time we get into Friday afternoon, that cold air mass will be in place and temperatures will struggle to rise into the lower to mid 40s for Friday afternoon. For the weekend, well, it looks like we're going to remain chilly but dry with cold conditions in place but high pressure in full control. So Saturday and Sunday, look for temperatures basically in the upper teens to upper 20s for lows, and for highs in the upper 30s to mid 40s. But the good news is that we will have dry conditions throughout the entire weekend. Moving into early next week, we're going to have to keep an eye on exactly how these disturbances interact. Each model guidance has a different solution, and it's because the models are having a difficult time dealing with these two jet streams, the polar jet stream and the subtropical jet stream. So each time you run the models, unfortunately, you end up with a different solution. And one thing that I have an eye on is this disturbance hanging back in the southwest. That is a typical error with the European model guidance. The GFS isn't much better with overphasing and basically a lot of confusion in the model guidance as we move into next week. So I'd keep my guard up because something is changing with the weather pattern. Now, I already know what it is and all my premium members know what it is. But for those of you who are basic members or just visiting for the first time, I'm going to put out a warning. Changes are on the way, but the models likely are not going to catch up to these changes until it's a little bit too late. So trust the forecast out to 3 to 4 days, and then thereafter it starts to get a bit questionable. So definitely changes are on the way. Don't get used to the warm weather that we have every other day now, or even less than that. And get ready for colder conditions. That is your morning forecast discussion. I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Of course, you can follow the latest weather information at nynjpaweather.com and nynjpaweather on Twitter and Facebook.